You think you're broken. You think that something is wrong with you. But what if I told you that these problems that you think you have that are holding you back actually mean that you're built for success? These 3 traits I'm about to talk about, people they try to get rid of. But what if it means that you're chosen for greatness? You're chosen to be successful. I developed all these 3 traits throughout my life. I thought something was wrong with me. I thought I was broken, but I just wasn't using them to my advantage. And once I realized how I can use these to my advantage, my self-image skyrocketed, my confidence skyrocketed, and I've never been happier. And in this video, I'm going to teach you how to actually use them to your advantage. So number 1 is anxiety. So I've developed a lot of anxiety throughout my life. I used to get so anxious before anything, before I present in front of the class, before a job interview. And it's because I was so excited. I was so self-aware about myself, so self-aware about other things. I always saw something that could go bad. But what if I told you that's a good thing? Because you're so self-aware, because you can constantly see bad things that are about to happen, you can use that as excitement. You can use anxiety as a superpower because it's really just self-awareness. That self-awareness makes you improve in every single thing that you do. Let's say you're about to present, you're about to talk to someone, and it's just excitement. But because you're so self-aware, you can pinpoint the things that you can improve on. The only way to learn something, the only way to grow is to fail. And when you fail, okay, a lot of people that don't have anxiety, they don't have self-awareness, when they fail, they don't learn from their mistakes. So they stay complacent, they stay stagnant. So because you have anxiety, when you fail, you can actually improve faster than anyone. You can learn from your mistakes, and you'll be better than everyone. When you're anxious, you hold on to your life so hard. You know how much your life matters. You know how high value you are. So when you just flip that mindset to just it being excitement, it's excitement because you know that you're built for so much more. You're built to succeed, and your body just has this energy because you have so much potential. So whenever you're trying something new, whenever something big is about to happen, recognize yourself, feeling anxious, and recognize that as just pure energy, and use that energy towards something greater, because it really just means that you have such high potential. It means that something big is about to happen. So use that energy and fail, and then improve on your failure and reroute. That's how anyone has been successful. Any entrepreneur, any successful person, they failed over and over again. If you can see failures, if you can see something bad that's about to happen, you'll be ahead of everyone. You'll improve faster than everyone if you can learn to use anxiety to your advantage. So number 2 is anger, impulsiveness. It's acting impulsively. So about 2 years ago, it was intramural basketball, okay? Whenever I'd be really active, whenever I'd play basketball, it would loosen me up. It would unleash my true identity, I like to say, this energy. And I always walked around with this negative energy. I had a very low self-confidence, low self-pity. When I would really feel active, it would come out. I would act impulsively. And I was driving down the lane. This guy was just hugging me, and there were cameras. People were recording, right? And I was driving, and I couldn't move, and he was just grabbing me. And I turned around, just chucked the ball at his face, and he came up to me and pressed me. That's when I realized that this was an actual issue. I didn't know how to use it. I didn't know how to use my anger and impulsiveness to my advantage. What that really means, when you act like anger, when you act impulsive, it's your subconscious mind taking over. That's your real identity showing. But this is how you can actually use that to your advantage, because your subconscious mind is just your creative mechanism. It's your automatic mechanism, and that's the main thing that's going to help you improve. That's your actual personality. It means you're listening to your subconscious minds. It means that when opportunities come, you can capitalize on them. A lot of people don't have that. They wait for opportunities to come, and they think life is this spiral of opportunities. That is bullshit. So when opportunities come, you impulsively act on those things, and your subconscious mind takes over. That means you're built for more. When you feel anger, that means it matters to you. You care about life, you care about yourself. So when opportunities come, don't let up. Don't wait for the opportunities to come back. Capitalize on the opportunities, pull the trigger. You'll be ahead of everyone. You'll be built for success, and you will evolve into the identity that you're meant to live. Number 3 is isolation. So if you're someone who's isolated, kind of away from other people, then that means you're just different. You're not lonely. Loneliness isn't a lack of people. It's a lack of purpose. And because you're isolated, people are intimidated by you because they know that you're special. Okay, so me personally, I've been very isolated like my whole life since like sophomore year of high school, I would say. Now I'm in sophomore year of college. So about 4 years, I'm kind of in this isolated state. And I thought it was because I was just like lonely, people, I wasn't high value. But once I realized that I wasn't meant to be like everyone else, I wasn't meant to belong. Feeling like you do not belong just means you are different. It means that you're walking the path that you were meant to be. Okay, everything happens for a reason. Okay, God put you on this isolation path because you are different from other people. You are superior than other people. You are meant to have a unique story. And because you are isolated away from other people, you can truly find yourself. Okay, there's two types of isolation. There's isolation where you live in comfort, you play video games. And then there's isolation where you truly find yourself, you find your purpose. And that's what I want you to do. Okay, if you're someone who's isolated, you probably live in comfort right now. But just realize that what you do in isolation is the only thing that matters. People say that like you're an average of the 5 people that you're around, right? But if you're isolated, then who are you around? You're around the content that you watch. That is what's so powerful about social media, is that everyone has these mentors. Everyone has these people that they can look up to. And if you surround yourself around the right mentors, then you will become like them. Okay, so really just pay attention to things that you're consuming, even the music that you're consuming. There's a lot of rap, and rap is horrible for you. I don't want to sound like an old head, but I used to listen to very like overstimulating music, like rap and shit like that. And it completely killed my self-image. It completely killed my brain. And once I cut this out, once I actually consumed content from people that I wanted to be like, that is when I truly became the identity that I was meant to live. I truly became happy. So if you ever felt anxious, isolated, and had this anger inside of you, you are not broken. These are things that you can use to your advantage. You're built for success, okay? You have unlimited potential. You create your potential. Okay, I want to leave you thinking. So right now, just anytime you feel these things, just choose to feel positive thoughts, okay? Don't choose to act with anger in a negative way. Don't choose to act impulsive in a negative way. And when you're isolated, don't feel like you're weird. Don't feel like a weirdo. Just feel like you're different, and different is good. That means you don't belong. That means you're walking a path that God has designed you to put you on. You're built for success. And use isolation to your advantage. And then if you ever feel anxious, just realize that that's just excitement, and use that excitement to your advantage, because you can see failures ahead. You can see what won't work. And when you fail, because you will fail, and that's the only time you can succeed. Fuck, I'm just gonna keep that in. But because I'm in a good flow right now. But anyway, yeah, when you succeed or when you fail, then you can learn from your failures and improve, and then you will evolve.